morning, Kevin here, and where am I today? Well, you can see I'm at the seaside. And where am I? I'm at Hayling Island. Well, I'm just across the bridge, and the bridge, let me show you here. I'm just going to walk past a couple of people. Don't know if you know them or not. Let me show you. There we have it. That's the bridge that comes across to Hayling Island, and let me tell you, it is really busy today. We've walked over there just to get a cup of coffee, but it was lovely. Sat outside the ship inn, and we are heading that way. Are we not?
We are.
We are, yeah.
On the Billy trail.
On the Billy trail. That's what we're on, the Billy trail. So let's get going. We'll walk along this way very briefly, then we have to get out this car park, and then we pick up the trail the other side. Let me just show you across to the water again. Away in the distance, right in the distance, is Porton Down, and as I come back round this way, facing directly in front of me, away in the distance, is the Spinnaker Tower at Gunwharf. Now, but we're right at this finger post where we're going to start the Hayling Billy line coastal path, and that is along here where Cynthia's just heading along, and there is a notice board there. Let me just show you that, and it's telling us the sort of birds that we can see. So let's have a look as we go along. But be interesting to see what this is like. We've just come to this little bit of a crossing here for different footpaths, and we've got this signpost here, and it's the Hayling Billy line, and as you can see, it's part of the old railway line. But just up in front of us, along this track, just away in the distance, a little bit in the distance there, is the old signal post. And you can walk along that way. You can't go right to the end, but you can go to the end, but you can't go any further, if that makes sense. So let me just see if I can push Cynthia down into the sea. I know that was silly, but you can see along the edge of the water here, big lumps of concrete and things like that. It's probably part of the old railway embankment, or where the track used to be held up, I don't know, or even a water break, I suppose. But I said to Steve just a minute ago, we're so lucky with the weather today. It's beautiful. Let me just show you back across here. Just over the far side of the water, just over there, is an egret wading about there. But we're heading along this track here, and just over here to our left hand side is a little lagoon, as Cynthia quite rightly pointed out. But this is where we're heading. We're heading that way, and the first point of call for us is the oyster beds, which can't be that far away. Just in this lagoon here, Steve and Cynthia were quite rightly saying the beautiful colours, and Steve said it looks like heather, and it's quite right, but it's lovely. This is that little lagoon, and it comes up to here, but the colours are absolutely beautiful. But it's a very popular track for cyclists in particular. But so we're keeping to this little track just in front of us, and we're giving the other bit to the cyclists. As usual, we're waiting for Cynthia to catch us up. But just here is our first port of call. Someone, as we said just now, Cynthia spotted it, someone doesn't like meters, so they put 165 yards. Oh dear. I have to say, I'm quite happy about that. 165 yards. We've got a chaffinch above us somewhere. Oh no, it's a robin. He's just up there in the branch. I don't know whether I'll be able to pick him up on that. He's gone quiet. Oh, there it goes. So we're coming through this gate now, heading along here to the oyster beds. A couple of people away to our right hand side that have been fishing. They look like they're just packing up. Oh, here we are. My shadow's right in that, and the sun's going to be reflecting off that terribly. Well, we stopped and had a bit of a snack, and Steve and I have just walked up to this bit here, and the tide is coming in now really fast. We noticed it because we sat down there on the rocks, but just look at this here, with the way the tide's coming in. I'd love to be able to get down there so I can get close to the water, but it's let me have a look, see what I can do. I've got to go down here, down across these rocks, lumps of concrete actually. So let me just get down here and have a look. So I'm right down by the water's edge now. Fascinating how this is coming in, just pouring through this gap. It's rather nice to be down here actually by the edge, and obviously I've got to be a bit careful, but I'm not that daft I want to get caught out. Rather lovely. I don't know what this netting is down here, stuck in the rocks. Let me just walk back round this way. I'll show you from a slightly different angle. Well, you find some strange things when you're out on a walk. We're at the seaside, we're at Hayling Island. We're at the side of the oyster beds, and you can see the platforms that they've got here. But then as we're walking along, there's a bus stop. What number's coming along next? 203. 203. Do you know, that's strange, because that's the same number as the table at the coast. That's amazing.
It actually says H5 Mainlands Road.
Oh, so this is H5 Mail. I've just heard a bell ring.
It was your gadget.
No, it's over there.
It's your gadget.
They were ringing bells out to sea. Anyway, so we're still walking along here, as you can see, by the sea. As usual, I'm in my rightful place at the rear. And we're coming out to another little peninsula, I suppose you would call it. The one good thing about this is there's been loads of seating, and there's loads of these now as well, teasels. The one thing you've got to be careful of, this is a popular dog walking area, and you've got to be careful where you're walking. So I'm going to have a wander out this way along the side of the oyster beds. We've got one bird that we can't identify at the moment. It could be a tern, a black, I think they're common terns. Cynthia has just spotted, we're walking along, and right at the edge of this path is the pillbox. trying to get into there. Where's the opening? Oh, the opening's here. Oh, it's been, looks as if it's completely been opened up. Well, you can see it as, silly thing for me to say, it looks like it's been opened up. But there it is. And there's a robin sitting in there on that shelf right at the back. Hello, Mr. Robin. Singing away. Oh, he didn't like that. There he goes. He's up under the opening there. Look. There he comes. He's coming in the side there. I think he's a bit frightened because I'm here. But he's over there. But you can see the thickness of these walls. It's just incredible. They're brick lined internally and externally, but with all the concrete all the way over the top as a roof and the infill between the two layers of brick. And it's got to be, the concrete's got to be 2 feet thick, 2.5 feet thick. That's incredible. Incredible, just there. And here we are. It's a little bit about it. World War II connection, pillbox. So this is the pillbox we've just been looking at. And of course, if you turn and face out to sea, I'm standing directly in line with the pillbox now. So that would be the view, obviously back in World War II, of the view that they've got. So they have a complete panoramic view, because these trees and that wouldn't have been here with this hedging. So yeah, incredible.
Oh yeah, it goes through White Hill as well. Just down the road from us where Longmore is.
We finished our walk for the day. We've just had a meal and lovely. The light's going very quickly. So I've got Cynthia and Steve saying bye-bye, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Hi everybody, my name's Lara. If you've enjoyed watching Kevin's video today, then please follow him on social media, like this video and subscribe to his channel. Thank you.